Welcome to our very first episode of Girl Talk. Today we are actually interviewing a practicing lawyer gone beauty brand Girlboss. Please give a warm welcome to Melinda from Frissk. So let's almost start off at the beginning. What did you want to be when you grew up?
So initially, when I was a very little girl, I wanted to be an actress, specifically an Oscar-winning actress. So that was my main goal in life. It then slowly progressed into me becoming an attorney, and I wanted to practice as any attorney would in Sandton. So I started studying. I did my 7 years of varsity, where I completed 4 different degrees. And then ultimately, I ended up in the beauty industry.
Okay, but how did that even happen? Like, was it a dream you've always had? How did you even go from corporate to creative?
So while I was working at the firm that I was at, I really felt that I need a creative outlet. And I thought that weekends would be the best time to do so, because working as an attorney, you have really long hours. So on weekends, I started doing a part-time makeup and hair course.
Okay.
So I progressed with the makeup course and the hair course, and then finally I decided I was going to quit my job and become a full-time makeup artist and hairstylist. So luckily, I've got a very supporting husband, and he was just like, I love you and I want you to be happy, so please just go ahead and live your dream.
So you literally went through 7 years of study.
Correct.
You ended up in this space. But like, how did the idea come up with you to do makeup?
So I've always been interested in makeup, and I found myself always looking at all these YouTube videos of all the different makeup artists and all the amazing techniques that they had, and I started practicing those. And just, I think it's my personality. If I want to do something, I want to do it properly. And that's why I started with my makeup course, to build my foundation from the ground up.
Wow, that is insane. Okay, so now you did the makeup and hair course. How did Frissk start?
So while I was studying, I did a master's degree in import and export law.
Okay.
So luckily I have quite a bit of knowledge of how you would go about importing products into South Africa, the taxes involved with that, the processes, the different acts and laws that would apply. And I had identified a need in the market. Okay. So while I was doing makeup, studying makeup, I was still doing my full-time job during the week as an attorney, and then over weekends doing and studying makeup. I realized that I was always longing for these amazing overseas brands. But unfortunately, when you import makeup into South Africa, there's quite a steep import duty that you pay on those makeup products.
I think we've all been through that. Like literally, I think we've all been through that.
Especially if you're an online shopping addict like me.
Yeah, okay.
So that is where the idea for Frissk started. My mission was to create a brand that's affordable, but also of a good quality, and where your everyday consumer can use amazing and unique products, and the type of products that you would usually get in other countries like the UK or the USA or any of the other European countries. And that was how the whole idea for Frissk started.
That is insane. So it's like an Instagram worthy makeup brand that's actually good quality and affordable.
Exactly.
And that's like what we all need, literally.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to spend crazy amounts of money, because not everyone necessarily has the budget to spend 850 to 1,000 Rand on a single makeup palette. And that's why, obviously, with Frissk, our main aim is affordability, quality, and then obviously also fast online delivery.
Yeah, and I see you on Takealot.
Yes, that's such an amazing platform as well.
Awesome. So it's like really fast delivery now.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, I mean, we're ordering food online and we get it within a half an hour or a few minutes. So why can't we shop other consumer related products in the same manner? And that's why I decided to also venture into the market of Take-A-Lot.
That is amazing. Okay, so your lawyer background also gave you the background to actually do this and go into this. So it actually gave you like a bit of a perk for the business side of things.
100%. A lot of people usually ask me, do you ever miss being in practice?
Yes.
Do you ever want to go back being an attorney or maybe even become an advocate? And for me, I incorporate my studies and what I've learned because I have a bit of an economics background as well, and that really helps me to understand the markets, to understand our current financial position in South Africa, and also to understand trade.
So you like this beauty brand Girlboss, who knows what she's talking about.
Well, I should hope.
That is amazing. But so I think a lot of us want to know, like, okay, how do you start a makeup brand in South Africa?
It's actually not as complicated as it seems. And my number one advice and the number one tool that you have to have in your little toolkit for starting a business is being able to do proper research. You have to be able to sit and read and try and acquire as much as possible knowledge as you can.
I have to say that is a make and break or break in business. Like my one company failed from research.
You see.
So you did the research for this company, you determined this is what the market needs, and you did it.
I think the other important thing as well is, for me, I want to know all the ins and outs of my business, from the front end to the back end. I do the packages. I log the package for courier delivery. I'm in control of that whole process. I am part of the website development, from product development to logo design, all those components, and even when it comes to submitting tax returns. For me, it's so important to know every single aspect of your business to have and run a successful business.
That is awesome. Okay, so tell us a bit about what is coming up for Frissk. Like, is there something you can look out for?
So definitely.
Oh wow, okay,
yes, exciting things ahead.
Awesome.
So we always try to stay up to date with the latest trends.
Yes.
We call ourselves trend hunters.
Okay.
And due to the fact that the vision behind Frissk is to bring market-related and current products to South Africa, we're always on the lookout for what's new and what's exciting. One of our best sellers have definitely been our brush sets.
Yes.
So there's something exciting coming soon in respect of brushes, to cater for all the different needs, the different brush styles, colors, and all those type of things. Very important. I think what makes us also unique is the fact that we focus on having cruelty-free products.
Yes.
So definitely also new things coming up, but also still being cruelty-free.
That is amazing, and I can just tell you it is probably going to be a gorgeous brush set. Thanks so much for being on our very first episode of Girl Talk. We hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you again. Any last things you want to say or advice you want to give?
If you have a dream, do not ever feel that you're not worthy of that dream. Do not ever feel that you're not good enough. If you stay motivated and you're disciplined, you'll definitely conquer and be successful.